Good morning, everyone. Lesley Myrick here, interior designer and business coach with Nancy Quinn. It is Wednesday, which is Money Management Day with the fantastic Megan Dahle. Welcome, Megan.
Good morning, Lesley. It's so good to see you again. I just love talking to you.
I know we always have fun, which I love because people go like money management. But I'm like, hi, look at your background, look at your vibe. Like, this is not the money management talk. This is going to be like a hug and like some, go get some sunshine on your business and solve your money problems. But
squeeze your cheeks a little bit until you can go do it.
So today's topic, I don't want to say it's misleading, but the title is How to Find Ideal Clients and Projects as an Interior Designer. But what we're discussing today is not prescriptive. This isn't do X, Y, Z, and you will have new clients in the door. Megan, say a little bit more about that, because I know we were sort of both like, I hope we're not tricking people with this title. It is, but it isn't.
It is, but it isn't, right? Like if you're looking for a passive answer of something that's going to be like, oh, thank God I don't have to X, Y, Z. Like you're going to be relief of somebody just give me the client and I'll do the work. I get it. But we're going to kiss some frogs, right? We're going to kiss some frogs. Having clients outside of your ideal is part of the growth, and we certainly do not want to let those lessons slip away. So let's approach this question from two directions. One from like internal, like inside the house, what you can do to prepare your house for the ideal client, and then like how to find them.
Yeah.
Okay. What I want to build for you is like an end image of what it looks like when it's working, when this is really functioning well, so that you can design how it happens for yourself. Like you can see the design elements and you pull those design elements into finding those clients for yourself. Because anytime you take a prescription from somebody else, it's like, oh, I don't know if it's going to work. It has this feeling. And sometimes there's a lot of masculine energy that does not match yours. And if this is like, I have to run my business like this for the rest of my life, like, it sucks the fun out of your business.
Yeah, I agree.
So let's start internally.
Okay. So we're starting inside to find ideal clients.
Let's start inside the house. Okay. If you've never had clients, like just follow along. But if you've had clients, you've probably had bad clients and you probably had some good clients. And enjoying their company does not necessarily make for a great client. Ooh. Having a profitable project does not make on its own a great client. Yeah. Having a beautiful end result does not make for a great client. But the alchemy of those three together is what we're looking for. Like, oh, I loved working with them. It was profitable. The end result was amazing. That's like, the angels are singing. That's a great client. Not to say that you're going to have it every time, but we want to engineer. So that's the room that you're inviting the right people into.
So those three things, just to make sure that we're clear, it's you like the client, it was a good outcome with the project, and it was profitable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's take some lessons. If you grab a scrap of paper, I have this hangs by my desk.
All right. I'm notebooking.
Okay. It's got 3 columns on it. It's got the name of the client. Mm-hmm. Do I like working with them? Is it a profitable project? And is it good work?
Yeah.
Yeah. And check mark. Like these are the little lessons that we don't want to forget. If we've kissed that frog, we want that lesson to stay. Okay. Especially when the next one that's similar to that client comes along and you're like trying to convince yourself like, oh, it's just this one time. It's just this one time. Be aware of what it's costing you. You might have to still kiss the frog. It might be like, there's nothing else in my pipeline. I need this. What are the boundaries that I can make to make sure that this is profitable, whatever that may be. But knowing what the end ideal client looks like. It looks like making a profit, having a good time with them, and having a great end result. That's what it looks like. And so now you can see the patterns and the people that you've worked with, like, oh yeah, that was fun and it was beautiful, but holy cow, I lost my shirt on that one. Oh my gosh, I made a ton of money. It looked beautiful. They sucked the life out of me for a year and a half.
Oh, I've been there.
And those ones that like sting, they leave a trail, they leave a stink with them. And if you're Like, oh, this client kind of smells like that too. Let's not let our brain, let's have something that's tactile in front of us that gives us the data as to what that ideal client is. Okay.
Yeah.
The other part of laying that groundwork for inside the house is having your viewpoint. Like, Lesley, I loved your post this week was last week on Instagram about animal print. Like, I love vibrance. I love opinion. I love a point of view. Like, yes, give some point of friction to rub up against, right? If your clients are just coming to you with a picture out of a magazine and that's generic and like, make my house look like this, make my house look like this. Like, where's the art in that? You are an artist, and the better you are at putting your line in the sand, planting your feet in the ground and saying, this is the result that I bring for my clients. Like, people are like, what? Oh, wait, that's not for me. Or what? Oh, that's unique. I want that. I want that. Now you're no longer competing with other designers because it's you are the artist.
And you're going to turn people away. I want to be clear on that. Like, it is a bold, courageous step to put your point of view out there and position yourself as not for everyone. But you know what? That's how you find your ideal clients. You have to say, here's what I'm about. Here's what I believe in. Are you in or are you out? And lots of people are going to be out, and that's okay. But you're going to find the people. I have literally had clients say to me, thank God you are here. Like, I have been looking for you. And that was so affirming, because it can be scary when you make that statement and you're like, okay. I've told everyone I love animal print. Now what happens? People go, I like her. Oh yeah, I love that. And they keep following and they keep watching. And when they're ready, you're the one they reach out to.
Even if they're like, animal print, really? Then they start scrolling because of their like, oh.
Like, oh.
Okay. Okay. This is Lesley. She taught me to love animal print. What? Things I never thought would come out of my mouth. Okay, so now we have the features of what makes an ideal client. And I want you to step away from the idea that it is somebody who lives in this neighborhood and is in this tax bracket and da-da-da-da-da-da. Frankly, those people are tired of being treated like a checkbook, right? They get solicited, they get targeted all the time for this type of thing. But if you understand, like, who are they as a person? Who are they in real life? Like, are their weekends slammed with travel baseball and kids? Is it like they're only here at that particular place 1 year, 1 month out of the year? Like, what is their life? Who are they as a person, not just as a statistic?
Yeah.
Okay. And so now we're going into the realm of like outside, finding these ideal clients. What I'm finding with my clients, a few years ago, I started asking the question, like, what did you used to do for fun, like art outside of your art? What did you used to do for art? What did you used to do for, games and stuff like that? And some of them are thinking like way back to high school. I'm like, I used to play the trumpet. I used to play tennis. I used to da-da-da-da-da-da. And we forget as adults, especially when we're chasing kids and then our kids leave, like, we can go do that now. And those are the places where you're naturally going to create relationships with other people, not necessarily as clients, but they know people. And once they know you, they know other people too. And they know how to connect because now you know each other. Anything to add to that, Lesley?
I love that. Like, this is the secret I've learned, like, networking is not going to fancy business networking events with business cards and shaking hands and making connections. It's doing what you love and making friends. That's networking, guys. That's the secret to getting clients, is to do what you love and find those people who either are your ideal clients or might know them. And it's just, the more you are known in your community, in your world, whatever it might be, the more likely you are to get ideal clients, because people know you, they like you, they see you. You're not just this like Instagram page of like sleek finished projects that seems maybe a little intimidating, but you're this cool, awesome person who likes tennis or pickleball or collage art or pottery, and you find people that way.
Yeah. And even if you suck at it, you still enjoy doing it. That's the vibe. The enjoyment is the vibe that attracts the people, not the skill. when it comes to those types
Ooh,
of things.
that's
So,
huge, Megan. It's not about being the expert. It's showing up just to do something you love. Oh, I like
yeah. So internally, you're preparing the house. You're preparing the house
that. Mhm.
by having an opinion, by knowing what the telltale signs are, right? Like that's your internal end point that you are engineering for, which you can engineer for however you want. You can design your business however you want. And externally, you are designing to put yourself in a position where people get to know you and you get to know people in a way that you enjoy. That's not paint on that smile, put the cards in the purse, and go to the
Oh, I
networking
feel that.
event.
I Yep. You're like, "I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna network."
Yeah, yeah. You get to engineer this in a way that feels good to you. And it's going to get easier and easier and easier the more that you practice it.
Yeah.
Having that opinion out in the world, being the one at the tennis game, the tennis practice that's like, hey, I'm Megan. Oh my gosh, I haven't played tennis for 20 years. I'm looking forward to getting back into it. But whoo, that serving is different in a 45-year-old body than an 18-year-old body. Oh my gosh, did I say 25 years? That's so many more than 25 years.
We won't do the math, Megan.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's not
I
so
forget
many
how
more
old I am
times.
half the time anyway, and I can't do math, so it's fine. It was 20 years ago.
It's fine.
Great.
It's fine.
Yep. Well, I think you've touched on something and we've kind of danced around it, but we haven't actually said it. And I'm going to make this point. What Megan's saying is you got to get out of your house and meet people. This doesn't happen sitting behind your computer doing, and the Instagram, don't get me wrong, the social, the website, yes, that has its place, but that's not all of your marketing. Marketing is not getting the digital all locked down and hoping people hire you. It's, as Nancy coached me almost 10 years ago now when I started my business, get out from behind your desk and go talk to people.
Yeah.
And as an introvert, I was like, I don't want to do that. But when you can do it naturally, organically, some way that feels comfortable to you, doing an activity you love, it really becomes a hell of a lot easier. It's not this, okay, I'm going to go talk to somebody. And then you're giving off this like weird energy vibe. And they're like, I don't want to work with her. You're just like, hey, I'm Megan and I'm playing tennis again after 20 years. I'm not going to math that one. Let's go. That's it right there.
Yeah.
Getting
Yeah.
out, meeting people in an authentic way that's easy and exciting for you to be part of.
Yeah. And I'm going on a Master Gardens tour tonight. I'm so excited for it.
Ooh.
And I'm not going with the intention of like, I have to make friends.
Mm-hmm.
I better make friends at this tonight. Otherwise, what did I do this for? I did it for the flowers. And if I meet somebody, great. If I don't meet any new friends, that's fine too. I get to enjoy the activity while I'm doing it.
Yeah. I think it's a great personal goal to say, I'm going to talk to one person tonight. Just say hi, compliment them on their earrings or whatever, and leave it at that. And if something more happens, great. But you're right. You can't force it, but you have to show up for it to be possible.
Amen.
Whew. This is good today.
Jazz hands.
I like it. So any other, we talked about the inside and now we're getting to the outside. Is there anything else we haven't touched on that you wanted to address, Megan?
Externally, if you put it in the context of I get to meet people as my authentic self, and I don't have to like pretend I'm a big shot or pretend I'm trying to put words to the like the thing, but I'll just back away from that instead and say, when you get to show up as yourself, where people get to be in your presence, and just learning about each other, that's how you go out and you find your ideal client, by continuing to show up. So that's the external.
Yep.
What the end looks like. So go design for that.
I love that. And then when you meet those great people, you're going to run through those 3 filters. Do you like them? Do you want to hang out with them and do design? Is the project a good fit? Is it a scope and style you want to work at? And is it a project that's structured to be profitable for you? And if all 3 of those are checked, slam dunk. If only 2 of them are checked, you gotta gut check that one. I don't want you kissing more frogs than you have to. But not every, and I appreciate your transparency on that. Not every project is going to be the absolute perfect ideal.
You know what brings up a super baller move here? Back when I was selling furniture, this was like my go-to baller move, and it worked like dead honesty of like, look, a lot of people like are hard on rooms to go, but I don't think what we have here is something that you're looking for. Just from our conversation, like this isn't going to quite fit here at Haverty's. What you're looking for. This was back when Haverty's was still before they
Some cool stuff.
before they decided to start making all their own furniture. Like get rooms to go is a valid option for you. And I think if you go talk to Marty down at Rooms to Go, friend of mine, he's going to help you out. Great guy, super honest. And that right there, being able to say, you know what, I might not be the designer for you on this project, but go talk to my friend so-and-so. They're like, oh, they're not here for any project. That's great vibes for you. That's great reputation for you. Just
Yep,
honesty.
you nailed it. And I'll tell you, Megan, every time I have bent my process or made like a very custom package or done something to try to make it work or, squeeze their square peg into my round hole.
Yeah.
It's never good. I should just pull the clear and direct and kind and say, I don't think we're the best fit for your project. This is what I would recommend based on our conversation. That's really powerful. Like truly, it's making me think like, how many times have I said yes to frogs just because I didn't have the courage to say no, even though I could sense that something wasn't quite going to work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, at least we bought the lessons from the frogs, right? We bought the lesson
and
we paid for it.
Write it down, remember it, and it will help you. It'll help you in the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm excited for it. Or anybody out there. I'm so excited when people can have that aha of like, I can have fun doing this. This can be fun.
You have to have fun doing this.
Fun.
You can't keep going as a creative professional if you're not enjoying it.
Yeah.
The work is too challenging. It's too demanding. It's too much pressure for this just to be a job. And nobody who got into being a design firm owner did it because it was just a job to do. Like there's passion here, and you got to get back to your passion and your hobbies and the things that bring you joy. And that's how you're naturally going to attract those ideal clients.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, I want to go sign up for a pottery class now. So that sounds like fun. I might do that. I haven't done that in a long time.
Do it.
Megan, thank you so much. Megan is a fantastic resource for designers. If you are looking for anything related to money, coaching around your money, planning, just getting a better sense of your finances, you can learn more about her and her work at megandahle.com. She's like a virtual hug with money. And I appreciate that because most money people are not. So thank you for your virtual hug today, Megan. We'll see you again soon.
You're so welcome.